Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is the statements and the loops for the foundations for Python conditional and control statements. So the conditional statements can have the execute the decision making in your code. They allow program to execute the different block of instructions used to whether the specific condition is true or false. The conditional statement can have into the if statement, if else statement, else statement, elif statement, and nested statements. So the enable program to respond dynamically to input or changing the states. So the if condition will be given into the conditions. For the basic, most of the basic condition is a if statement. The if statement can have given into the condition whether it is the true or false according to the conditions. So the if structure can have into the if the parameter or functions or method can have into the if condition with the colon symbol. The if else statement can have the multiple condition whether it is check the sequentially orders. The switch statement can have the jumping statement or branch of the statement, which statement is the ideal for handling multiple fixed values into the single variables. The given example of a switch case, the case can have given into the rewrite operation of the switch statement. So the loops can have made easily task. So the loops are mightily iterative procedure to the block of code to be executed repeatedly mode. They are the task that require iterations such as the processing of a list, performing the calculations method of multiple times. The what are the calculation method into the play of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and divisions, and bitwise operators, exponential, and more and more, or the weighting of a specific events into the looping statements. The looping of the statements can have for loop, while loop, do while loop, and for each loop of the looping statements. The for loop can give into the range. The range will be working into the according of the conditions. The while loop will be given into the condition of the while statement. The executed block of code, the condition is true until the condition is eventually become a false statements. So while loop we will call. Then do while loop, similar to a do while loop, it's a block of code at least one before condition is checked. The for each loop, it's mainly loop iterations. The statements of a collections, arrays, list, the abstracts way, index managements. So the common loop type of given into the Python statements. So the loop control break and continue. The break and continue can have into the jump loops. The jump loops can occur into the sometimes need more granular control over loop executions. Wherever the break and continue statements provide, it is the program it is very flexible. So only so only we call upon the break and continue statements. The break statements can have working into the immediately terminate of the loop and the control statements. It will be the resume and the statement immediately following the loop. So the continuous statement can have into the loop that the useful by passing the certain elements or conditions within a loop without the existing it completely. So these statements empower you turn into a behavior and optimized of the robust code. So the loop statement can have into the major concepts. First one is the automatic task. Second one is the handle dynamic input and process data efficiently, then build complex logics. So the automatic task can perform the automatically of a manual iteration inventions and saving the time and reducing the error. Handle dynamic input is a programs that react intelligently to user actions and changing the data. The data efficiently, large data sets to find filter, or manipulate informations. Build complex logic is the foundations for more advanced algorithms and program structures. These are all the main concept of using in the conditional and control statements of the algorithms. So the key takeaway of next step is what is the conditional statement and control statements and loops, why we are using in the break and continue of the control statements. So the conditional statements are of if, else if, elif, nested if, and switch case. The loops are while, do while, for loop. The precious loop control is a, it is also called as a jump loop, jump statement. This is the break and continue. Thank you.